Good afternoon, everyone. Esther and I are demoing our chat app for Group A today. So I will start by introducing our critical path. For a chatting app, the first priority is sending a message. So we have the functionality to send and displaying a message. And for each message, we will display all the metadata, including the username and timestamp. We are also able to have multiple room management functionalities, including creating a room, entering/joining a room, and deleting a room. Now let's go into the demoing.
So the chat app starts with the login modal, and we can type in the username that we want to log in with. And so we'll type in Michael and then hit the login button, and that name will now appear on the top right hand of the screen. And currently there are no rooms, so we can click the create room button and type in the room name that we want and then hit submit. And we still have to select the room from the list of available rooms to go into it. And so now we can start messaging in this empty room by typing our message at the bottom and then send it to the room by clicking send. Now room 1 should show the message that we just sent, and it has the username along with the message and the time at which it was sent. And these messages will appear in chronological order, and so we can show this by sending another message, which should appear after the first one I sent, and then the third message should appear after the second one. And now we can go into creating another room. We'll name this one room 2, and we can click submit and then click into room 2. As you can see, this is a newly created room, so there are no messages in it yet. So we'll send a message in this room to distinguish between the two rooms. And now if we want to delete a room, we click the delete button next to the room that we want to delete. And since we're in room 1, once it's deleted, it'll bring us back to the please select a room page, and then we can select the room that we want to go into. And now we'll send another message. Next, we'll showcase multi-user functionality. So on the right side of the screen, we'll log in with another username, Esther, and since room 2 already exists, we can simply select that room from the list of available rooms to go into it, and the messages from before should appear. And now we'll showcase real-time updates for creating a room, deleting a room, and sending a message. We'll start by sending a message as the user Esther, and since Michael is already in room 2, the message will appear for both Esther and Michael, as we see here. And next, we will create a room, room 3, and this should appear in the list of available rooms for both users, as we see on both sides of the screen. And if we go into this room 3 for both users, we will see that it is empty as it is a new room. And again, if we send a message in this room, these messages should appear for both users. Finally, if we delete a room, let's say we delete room 3, it should disappear from the list of available rooms for both users.
Now we will demonstrate how our data are stored in a database. In our Cosmos DB, you can quickly refresh the entire page and then go to Data Explorer. As we know, like we are storing all of our data in 3 containers: messages, room, and user. Let's use room as an example. Since we only have room 2, there will only be one data entry in the room items, and you can see like the name is room 2. So this is how we store our data in the database, and this is the end of our demoing. Thank you for listening.